Hello. Welcome. What you're going to see next is 20-25 minutes-ish, we have no idea, of Improvised Shakespeare. I would like to introduce the people who are going to do this. First of all, she was on sound and now she's coming up. It's Amy Zane Grey. Ruth Jenkins is here with us. Rick Stedman, our guest from Seattle, is here with us. And Kristen Shear is a special guest from the Portland Improv scene who is with us, and we are very happy. You've appeared here before, but it was wrestling, right?
Yeah. I did mostly wrestling.
Sort of the same.
Great. So to start, let's have everybody come on up, and what we're going to do is we're going to get a concept from you, and then we're going to build the Shakespearean world so that we can build that 38 and heretofore unproduced play of William Shakespeare. So could I have a concept that you've been thinking about recently, and let's maybe stay away from war, if we can. Job applications.
Should stay away from war.
Yeah.
Sort of the same.
You want to go back to war instead? Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so this is William Shakespeare's play, The Job Application.
Beginning a genre.
Oh, we could. Thank you, that's a good suggestion. There are roughly 3, some say 4 genres of Shakespeare plays. There are the comedies, the tragedies, and the histories. Which one would you like?
Tragedy.
I told you. It's a tragedy. It will be the tragedy of the job application. I am the prince. Prince Deference. And I will take over this kingdom someday. But my aged father, the king, will not give it up. He rarely leaves his chamber. We don't hear from him or see him. We are merely given messages about the things that he wishes to see done. And I must follow these messages. When will he die?
I am Lady Caterwall. I work in the kitchens. I would like another job. Please.
I am the king's messenger. It is my duty to write down his needs, his wants, his wishes, and take it to whomever he deems. That is all I do. Do not sit there looking at me expecting more. I am but a messenger.
I am the Lord Chamberlain. My duties include butling, acting as go-between and liaison between the kitchen and the nobility, and attempting to not be beheaded.
I am Queen Drusilius, and I await await the day that we actually have some decent kitchen staff. And I do await applications of people who might be allowed to rise from the kitchen staff, therefore vacating a post which might allow me to have a decent meal.
On this simple stage, these boards, we shall, but for a few minutes, tarry with thee. There shall be a story, clear, we shall see. But it is morning in the kitchens, the beginning of the day. None seem happy. And now, our play.
Caterwall, willst thou not produce something that I can actually eat without my guts heaving forth?
The cow did produce the milk, and then I have somehow soured it. I am sorry, my queen.
Wherefore sourest thou everything that brings itself forth into the kitchen? For I cannot feed my husband. Yea, he lives in the chamber all his livelong life, like an old decrepit piece of I don't know what.
I believe your husband lives within your mind, for none hath seen him.
Within my mind, Caterwall, why what speakst thou thus?
I have spoken gravely. I apologize.
Bravely 'tis true, for thou shalt soon find thyself in a grave, oh, a grave cold, a grave like a piece of blackest night, that which is cold and starless and has no warmth, that which makes one wish to roll over in it.
You describe a grave. And I would describe a life of luxury, milady, one such as you enjoy. For 'tis not fun to go out in a morning to put cold hands on warm teats of cows. Gently ever so, squirt, 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 and then with mine own arms to light a pail and walk several steps to the door, forget the pail, leave it in the sun, there having the milk soured, for you do not enjoy.
Well, once thou wert a lady, and hence thy name, Lady Caterwall, thou wert not Servant Caterwall, or Sir Caterwall, thou wert a lady, and now thou dost this job because thou canst not manage any other.
And this is why I do complain and caterwaul, so be it my name. I am a wench now, a wench, a wench.
Dost thou desire to rise through the ranks again?
Indeed.
Why then, I shall give thee this application, and thou shalt fill it out, and thou can you may become a member of the chamber.
Milady, I thank thee. My heart will rise to fill this application and put it before your eyes.
Why then, fill it so.
Chamberlain, attend to me.
Aye, your grace, I attend.
Hath my father deceased yet?
Nay.
Comest thou by this information clearly and directly?
Nay, nay, to be true and by my troth, no one has said to me, Chamberlain, the king lives yet, good morrow.
Clearly spake. If thou say nay, 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 as a horse, Chamberlain. And while you carry this household upon your back, you are not a horse.
I thank thee, your grace.
Son, my son, has not thy father passed yet? Why, I do await the day, not that I wish the man dead, mind you. What canst thou tell me about the region's condition?
The Chamberlain says nay, nay, nay to all inquiries.
Those inquiries being whether or not your husband has passed. I know not direct knowledge of the king's health or lack thereof, for indeed I, being but a chamberlain, am not allowed within
Chamberlain, thou dost speak in a circle. I shall give thee this application. Thou shalt fill it out, and if you can make something of yourself greater than this babbling, why then perhaps thou mayest rise from chamberlain to something better.
I thank you, your majesty, for indeed I would not be a horse.
Thou art a horse and horse.
Long as I may not be a gelding.
Everyone around me aspires to greater heights. They climb the mountain of ambition. Yet am I given an application, and a quill, and a patabink? Nay, 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 nay. I am not. I shall seek the messenger. Messenger, attend to me!
Oh, 'tis I, gentle facsimile, what is it you desire?
Facsimile, tell me of the words of my father this morrow, this day, this morning, this time of the sun rising.
At the last I visited your father's chambers, he said naught but bring me more fiery Cheetos. I lie not.
I see the dust upon thee. Thou must have served it to him directly.
I did, every single nugget. I did with these two orangey hands. Deliver unto his royal lips.
So with these Cheetos, proof that he still lives.
Indeed, for I am allergic. I cannot dine on the Cheeto, but I can bear its dust upon my hands.
With no pustules forming or areas of irritation,
Nay.
eczema, seborrhea, or the heartbreak of psoriasis?
Nay, 'tis a most exquisite poison for me.
Carry this to the king. Tell him that I am ready. I stand before him, ready to serve this kingdom and to take us to new heights, to forge away to the clouds, to survey all, to conquer all, to control all, benevolently and profitably.
Of course. I shall take this message.
Convey this.
Caterwall,
Aye.
what mean they by occupation previous? For indeed, since I was but a young pup, I was raised to be a chamberlain. I have but one station in life, one occupation, and knowledge to do one thing, one very particular thing. I know not for what this application be.
Dost thou not seek a higher order?
Nay,
Nay.
I would a chamberlain remain, one with head and limbs firmly affixed upon my trunk.
Nay. Nay, thou speakest like a horse, and yet thou hast not ridden me.
Caterwall, good lady Caterwall, my mind is fixed on other things.
And mine on our shared ambition, for I also have an application, and yet I have no skill with letters.
I am learned in letters and can help thee, but Caterwall, I know not what thou art achieved toward outside of a kitchen, for indeed in the kitchen thou art as artless as a peasant once blinded and twice stabbed.
I cook not well, and yet I know of heat.
Aye.
Do you not, Lord Chamberlain, desire more than just a job? Should we not share our ambitions in more ways than one? Why will you not look at me?
Catterwall, indeed you know of heat, for indeed you fester heat between us.
Yes, I fester heat like a pustule.
Aye.
Some psoriasis.
Say more.
Some itchy, red, scratchy disease.
Ah.
I long to infect thee.
Thou knowest the way to my heart be through infection. Catterwall, sweet, dark lady Catterwall.
Oh, say my name again.
Catterwall. Thou hast the trap within thy sleeve. It did take my balance from me, but I am better.
I would trap you elsewhere. And fall with you elsewhere. But our love cannot be known.
Nay.
Say nay again.
Aye.
What ho, son? I have a thought. Both Lady Catterwall and that ridiculous Chamberlain have filled out applications. I shall invent for them a most useful job. Your father lingers, and I would have him no more among us. Therefore, shall I make these two instruments of my plan?
You speak boldly, Mother.
He's a stupid boy. I shall make them, unbeknownst to them, and I shall give them a better title, poisoners. They shall poison the king. It shall not be hard for Catterwall, indeed. Create such things in the kitchen as will be easily used. What thinkest thou? Then thou mayst be king at long last.
You carest what I think, Mother. Interesting. Intriguing. I think it is an excellent plan, as Catterwall has poisoned all of us in our turn. But Mother, I am concerned about myself. Many people in this castle have filled out applications, and yet I have not been offered an application to be the king.
The regent application.
Ah, the regency, Mother.
Fill it out, and I will consider once your father is dead.
Reasonable.
Mine ear doth overhear. The queen, my lady, plots against her own love, who I am still unsure exists. She would have me a poisoner be, and yet knows she not that I intend to poison her? Or I would be queen. I shall leap o'er the next step of the ladder to the highest rung. We are too steeped in blood to turn back
Who's there?
Tis I,
Who walks?
tis
Deference!
Your Majesty,
Facsimile!
It is I.
Facsimile!
Even so.
Come to me!
I shall.
Come to me! It is all darkness, Facsimile! Darkness and fog! Darkness and fog! That's your hand!
There you have a third thing.
I am fading! I fade!
Say it's not so, Your Majesty.
I cannot say what is so when it is so. I fade.
Your Majesty, you are my very life. Your generosity in employment has kept me warm in these many cold winters.
Facsimile!
I'm right here.
The end is nigh. I see a cliff. I see storms.
These are.
My parents coming and bidding to me.
Do not go with parents that are dead. Basic logic.
I, a guard here, have been low these many years, and though the king's words do sound of drama, and as that he may be called up to God soon, it be his wont to say such things daily. For indeed, he hath clung to life like a barnacle to a ship. He will not go.
I beg thy pardon, Facsimile, for I drool.
'Tis only nature's waterfalls.
Cascading down upon my aged, gray chin.
Do not dwell on things that are true but ugly. Fix thine eyes upon visions of glory, peace.
Cheetos!
I have brought them, sire!
Why, Lady Caterwall, I have not seen thee these many a month. What would you have of me?
Though I be afeard to be in your presence, I have need of thy great skill.
And why in particular should thou have such a need?
Dost thou have a poison that might kill?
Come forth, Caterwall.
I don't know what else poisons would do, but whatever they be, I would have one from you.
Dark apothecary, I would thou should knowst I am also here. And also do need a poison, aye, one that will kill. For indeed, I was sent by royal decree.
And there we have a double need of thee.
Aye.
Aye, so it is. And I shall make thee a poison,
Aye.
just for thine own particular needs. And who is it? I must know the subject to create the poison.
Shall we say in unison?
We shall.
The king. Oh,
It appears they both speak treason, but of different people.
Canst thou make a poison of some such orange dust that would cling to fingers thusly?
aye, 'tis my need as well.
Hast thou brought any of the orange things in thy pockets or on thy person that I may
Nay, I did assume that as apothecary you would provide.
What is all this for? What is this?
There are jars upon jars. This is quite a large lot.
There's Batwing and Mistletoe and all of that. Oh, of the orange powder you speak of. Be it the chi of toe? Come, child.
I would hasten to add the poison need not be strong, for the king is nearly there himself.
'Tis true he is, but the queen, why, she is a stout-hearted woman. Very beautiful, I might add. and as it were, it will take a great deal stronger potion to take her out.
I did not know it would be such a business, and now I doubt myself.
I tell thee, Caterwall, I knowst thou has a great deal of ability at poisoning, and so bring to me the soured milk, Or is that what thou brought'st in the pail there?
I carry it always.
Well done. Bring it
It's true,
thither.
she doth. It be problematic.
In this pot, put the soured milk. In this pot, the chi of tow.
Thou didst have it.
Of course I did. I merely thought thou spakest of the hot and fiery door of Rito, but no, this I have. Now, from
Ah, the
each,
kind grown on that wrench, 'tis cool.
from each of you must I pluck a hair. Yours into this pot, and yours into this.
By this hair will they know that somehow we have done it.
Yes. And by the creatures crawling on your hair, shall they deliver the poison directly into the heart of the king and queen.
I wish not to criticize.
That is
For
good,
indeed
because
thou...
I take no criticism well.
Very well. I shall say nothing to the person who works with deadly potions.
Now let him speak, Lord Chamberlain. Do share your mind.
I would not be identified as poisoner. I would blameless be. For 'tis indeed the point of this that I should live and not be murdered.
I think there is no person on earth who wishes to be identified as poisoner.
I have been, and it is terrible.
No, of course you must go veiled unto this, but how thou createst the veiling is up to your own contrivance. Stir. You stir yours.
Yes, we stir together.
Black, the woman I love wishes to poison the woman who doth command me to poison the man who doth stand in all our way. I know not, for I am lost in a maze, trapped inside a puzzle that is indeed at the bottom of an
Stop
enigma.
that and fasten that
Look how I move mine. Stick.
I do like that.
My liege.
Simply,
Tis I. Thank you.
they come for me. I reach for the fog, and yet it is as grabbing smoke disappears in my hands.
Well, they're similar, fog and smoke.
My command of the language is not what it once was, Facsimile.
But your command of the land is as strong as ever. Besides, if you die now, I'm out of a job.
Facsimile, how dost, my dear
my
sweet
Oh.
lady.
husband?
He is strong.
Oh, my gracious
His
Lord.
resolve is firm.
My dear,
Hark! I do hear the bells chiming 12 of the clock. 'Tis end of my shift, and though no one has relieved me, I shall make my way home.
Dear husband,
And I shall take his hat to sneak into the chamber.
thou clings to life, much like a slug upon a branch that is slowly, far too slowly breaking.
I cling because of the taste upon my tongue of the orange goodness, fiery enough to awaken my senses. Bring me some.
Yes.
I can. May I?
Oh, will you,
I will.
Facsimile?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. I dare not leave them two alone together. She may have nefarious plans upon his life, and leave him from here too early.
And hast thou poisoned anyone?
No, I'm waiting here hoping no one notices the height difference between me and the previous guard.
'Tis a clever scheme.
Oh, Your Majesty, before I go, dost thou want the crunchy or the puffy?
Puffy.
Crunchy.
Crunchy it is.
Fiery.
I shall bring one of each.
Crunchy.
Oh, my lord. Hast thou groped me yet again? I think it is not meet that thou shouldst do this in front of a guard.
I must take my chance now, or never have it.
I will snack!
Snacks, my lord, but do not look too closely at me.
The snacks have come early, my lord.
Take more, my lord, than you normally do. And you, my lady, shall thou also partake in the fiery goodness.
I care not for the fiery goodness, but I thank you.
No,
my
but
dear.
please do have it, it's so good.
But what is it that you have?
Good my lady, I be a new kitchen wench, and I have brought a dip of onion.
An uncommonly ugly kitchen wench. What sayest thou? May I try it now?
I wouldst thou wouldst.
My liege, I am trying to open the bag, but it is most difficult.
Facsimile, I have snacked for the last time.
What a horrible shame. I do feel that my innards are coming up toward my outers. I feel light of head and
Do not step upon the king, there he remains.
What ho, mother? Mother!
Prince!
Father!
Prince!
Facsimile!
Chamberlain! Facsimile!
Chamberlain?
Caterwaul!
Guard!
Guard,
Guard!
Facsimile!
messenger.
King! Oh, his time, man!
Your Highness!
Oh! Thou art the reigning monarch now.
oh, why
says the whole
land.
Mother!
My son, I feel as though your father carries me with him.
I weep and yet I must be strong. For the kingdom. Facsimile,
Aye, my lord.
thou wilt serve at my right hand.
Oh, thank God.
Caterwaul,
I?
to the dungeons with... No! I will have thee be the lead dancer of the entertainments.
Why,
In a certain light 'tis a promotion.
that doth please me, my lord, though I have done thy family great ill.
Dance. Musicians?
Your Grace!
Yes, Chamberlain.
And what of your loyal Chamberlain?
Chamberlain,
I?
you will serve at my left hand.
'Tis well enough. I thank you, for indeed I did only wish to survive.
Aim high.
And I will lead with one at the right and one at the left.
Eat not the Cheetos, my son, nor the dip of ranch.
And I still hear my mother's voice telling me I don't know my left from my right. But I shall not eat of the cheesy snack from this day forward until the end of time.
Long live the king!
And that is our play. Mark Anderson helping out. Thank you, Mark! Jay Rambo on streaming. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay! Bruce Jenkins, Amy Gray, I got Rick Stedman and Kristen Shear. Thank you so much. And we'll be doing a full production of this in our 2025-2026 season. So stay with us. Thank you so much. Have a great rest.